What's up, guys? This is geocentrism explanation coming at you from down under. I've got to break this video down. This is a video done by the Young Turks. Just hating on Bob for asking some good questions. I've been getting a bit of hate too on my channel for asking a question too. I wanted to know why we see the same stars every night if we're fucking going through space at 90 million miles an hour. Anyway, watch the video. Tell me what you think of it. Cheers.
Atlanta rapper B.O.B. sent out a series of tweets claiming that he does not believe the Earth is round. He believes that it's flat. Now, when the story first came out, I was skeptical as to whether or not he was being serious. I thought maybe he's trolling some of his followers. But based on the series of tweets, it seems like he's serious. And even Neil deGrasse Tyson chimed in to kind of point out that his assertions of the Earth being flat are ridiculous. Now, let me give you a few of those tweets. Here's the first one. The cities in the background are approximately 16 miles apart. Where is the curve? Please explain this.
And that is a fucking good question by B.O.B. So you punch into your old Google Earth tilt, and you'll find that chart. So if we're 90 miles away, we're out of sight, man. You shouldn't be able to see that city. This is on NASA's math. So this guy's got some super fucking crazy eyes that can bend around a ball, or NASA's mathematics is wrong. I'm going to say the later's incorrect, but that's just me. So we'll keep watching, have a look how these guys try and rip into him for asking a logical question. Well, it's logical in my mind. It's not very logical for these ball earthers. Love their ball so much. But let's go. Let's have a watch. Let's see how they answer these questions.
Yeah, that's so embarrassing, man. I don't know how to begin to address that. Well, this mountain is going up on an incline. You're telling me the whole world's not on an incline? Dude, that's just a picture of that particular area. That's so embarrassing, I can't begin to address it.
Man, I'll tell you what's embarrassing, bro. Your fucking body shape is embarrassing. I'm probably gonna get hate for that, but I'm a fat shaming bigot. All right, whatever. Fucking hate on me, bitches. Look, he didn't answer the question. He said some whack shit about a mountain being on a slant. Dude, you know what's embarrassing? If we're 100 miles away, the city should be 1.3 miles below our eye level. Why can we still see it, man? Why the fuck can we still see it? 1.3 miles is a huge dip, bro. You're embarrassing, man. The fact that people listen to you and you have your own media show is embarrassing, bro. You're a dumb cunt. You're a fat dumb cunt. Healthy mind, healthy body. You haven't got either, motherfucker. You got a fucking unhealthy mind and an unhealthy fucking body, and you got some squawking little duck speak whore next to you. You know what duck speak is? It's unconscious mouth movements like a duck. Quack, quack. That's all I can hear from you fuckers, man. You don't look at the question. You don't answer the question. You just fucking quack. Stop quacking, or I'll come over there.
I don't know what's going
gun,
on. I really hope he's going to come out and be
out.
like, just kidding. But it doesn't seem like it.
But there is a chance because he had an album drop on January 18th. So the coincidence, like you think it's like, well, that's an interesting coincidence, right? But on the other hand, it turns out, no, on Twitter, he's been doing these insane conspiracy theories for a long time.
Wow.
Unrelated to any album or anything like that. He believes that, of course, we didn't land on the moon. The moon, you think it's round? How would we land on it if it was round?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so that's a NASA conspiracy.
But who's profiting off of lying about the Earth being round? I don't understand
The
that.
people who don't want.
But who's profiting from the world being round? Fucking hell. I wonder who's profiting. Who gets all the fucking tax-paying money, billions and billions of tax-paying money to fly into space, to fly off this round world, this ball Earth? NASA. NASA's fucking benefiting. If the world's an infinite flat plane surrounded by a firmament that is impenetrable, and we obviously can't go there, we can't leave, the Earth being the center of the cosmos, the universe, everything is here for us, we are the center of infinity, we are God's children, then we're not going to give it millions of our energy, money, billions of our money to these fucking lying snakes. NASA's benefiting. NASA has been bullshitting you since they fucking came into establishment. All their photos of space are computer-generated images. None of them are real. These are the ones that are benefiting. These are the ones lying to you. The world is flat. Fucking seriously, wake up. Alright, let's keep watching these fools.
Fall off the edge.
And also, wouldn't we have discovered the corners of the earth at this point?
Wouldn't people fall off? Like, seriously, did he not think, like, that never made the news, all the people who fell off the earth?
Bingo, here we go. Who's just proved his ignorance and his incompetence to research a topic. If you're going to talk about something on a YouTube channel that has millions of views, you've got to do research. You can't be so biased. Look, when I first heard about the flat earth, I was on a bus, and that's the first thing that came into my head. That's fucking bullshit. You're going to fall off the earth. I'll admit, I had an ignorant opinion. I hadn't done myself any research. But to fucking talk on a YouTube channel with millions of viewers, man, you've got to do some research, because otherwise you just come off sounding like a fucking idiot like you have now. So I'll give you a quick rundown, man, on why you won't fall off the edge. And if someone's watching this and they're also, you know, not too sure about how this whole thing works, please let me explain. Alright, so here up on the screen now is the whole flat earth model. In the very center is what's referred to as the North Pole. So anywhere you are on the earth, if you are and you have a compass, your compass is going to point towards that center point, the North Pole. And the south is Antarctica, what we know it as, is actually a ring of ice that encloses the whole planet. So your compass is obviously always going to point south to that ice wall, and then north to the center, which must have a magnetic. There must be a giant magnet in the center of the Earth or something. But anyway, if you're going to circumnavigate around the planet, all you need to do is start from one place and follow a compass bearing of west or east, and just keep following that compass bearing, and you will come back to where you started. Simple. That's circumnavigating a flat earth. That's how it works. That's it. There's no falling off. It's not like, I don't know what they're imagining, a flat piece of paper or something. It's nothing like that. Alright? Do a bit of research. Don't be a fucking idiot like this dude.
Oh, jeez. There's more. There's a lot more. Time-lapse photos of stars from perfect circles. How is this possible? Okay.
Dude.
All right.
But wait! There's more! Man, this is where they could, like, have a realization and work out what they're being told is a lie. Think about this, right? There's a star that stays fixed right above our head. It's called the Northern Star. If you get a time lapse, you'll see all the other stars spin around Northern Star, but the Northern Star will stay still. They say the Northern Star is directly above our Earth, so as our Earth spins around, then because the Northern Star's smack bang above us, the other star, it doesn't move. Yeah, cool. But you're forgetting something. Our fucking Earth hammers 93 million miles per hour, apparently, through space. So why the fuck is that star directly above us every night? If we travel however many fucking hundreds of miles it is through space, that star should be far away. Shouldn't be directly above us. Shouldn't be still directly above us every night, 365 days of the year. So I don't know why he even brought that point in to, like, debunk the flat Earth. Because if he had a brain, that is evidence to tell you that we're actually not moving, and it's the stars that are moving above us. Or we're moving, but we're not traveling through space. We're stationary, and we're just spinning around. Like, we're spinning around like a CD, but we're not actually moving through space. So I don't know what this dude, like, I don't know, like, what his IQ is, but it's got to be fucking low. He's really cooked. His brain is just so fucking cooked. I don't even know what to say.
We believe you. Is there restricted access to the poles? I mean, they're super cold. No, good luck. Are people banned from going? None of this makes any sense. I don't know, maybe we're the ignorant ones. Maybe political. It's just all madness, right? But like in some crazy way, he's joined up with the right wing who's like, oh, the UN, the UN are, they have their theories. The polls. Yeah. The US is protecting its own polls. Okay, so the right wing believes there's the Hobbit homes that they're going to Project 21, and then the U.S. government has Jade Helm 15. It's always got to have a number. And so this is Flat Earth 17 or whatever it is. It's unreal. So, God, there's so many of them. Here's another example. Like, people kept responding to him. Like, no, dude, let me explain to you. You're being crazy. And then he would reply with ridiculous tweets like this. So, 1,000 miles per hour, he's talking about how quickly the Earth spins, right? And he's like, why don't we do it? Why don't we do it? Ay.
So now they just keep on talking shit. There's no real point in watching what they're saying. If you want to go and see the full video, you can go and view it. Just type in Young Turks Flat Earth. I'm sure it'll come up. But yeah, I mean, all they're doing now is just basically being assholes. They're like saying that BOB's an idiot, he's embarrassing, anyone that shares the same views as him is a fool. Pretty much saying, don't have any thoughts for yourself, don't question anything, just believe the status quo, and if you don't, you're a moron. But at the same time, they don't address anything. So now they're gonna get old buddy, pal, expert, Mr. Neil deGrasse Tyson. So let's see what this old Freemason has to say on the topic.
By the way, so Neil deGrasse Tyson, God, I love him. He chimes in and he has answers for all these questions that BOB has, and he explains it much better than we ever would. He says, Earth's curve indeed blocks 150, not 170, feet of Manhattan. Most buildings in Midtown are way taller than that. He says Polaris is gone by 1.5 degrees south latitude.
Same thing I was going to say.
Well, this guy just speaks nonsense too. So he's talking about Polaris. Polaris is the northern star. What we were talking about before, how it just sits there. Now, he's correct. Once you go past the southern hemisphere, you can't see that. But that doesn't prove that we're on a globe. All that proves is that perhaps we're too far from Polaris now that we can't see it. And in fact, you actually can see Polaris when you do go south of the equator. It's been reported so many times by seamen, backyard astronomers that have looked up and they've seen it, and they've been below the south equator. So right there is 100% proof that we're not on a ball. If you try and imagine that, so you can see the ball on the screen now, think of where the North Pole is. Directly above that is Polaris. Now you go underneath the equator, so you're now on the bottom half of that ball, and you can still somehow see that star. Sorry to say, but it's not a ball, man. Okay, and the first thing it was talking about was the whole fucking the city being more than the curvature. If you go back to NASA's curvature chart, see, this is what they always try and do. They try and mix things up and just throw these smart, witty comments at you to shut you down. But when you break their comments up, they're like dumb as fuck. Because the curvature that we should be seeing is 1.3 miles, man. What building is taller than 1.3 miles? Like, fucking hell. I don't know if you guys think, but before you open your mouth, but you're debunking yourself. Neil deGrasse Tyson literally just debunked himself.
See, like, look, I gotta keep it real. I only understand Neil deGrasse Tyson when I smoke weed and watch Cosmos. But sometimes I read his tweets and I'm like, I don't know what that means, but it sounds right.
Totally. So let me read the rest of it. He says, you've never been south of Earth's equator, or if so, you've never looked up. I don't know what that means, but I'm positive he's right.
Yeah, look at all the retweets. He knows what he's talking about, man.
That shows you. She just admitted it. She doesn't know what the fuck he's even talking about. She has no clue what he's saying. He and her don't even know what the fuck Polaris is. Yet they're like so quick to criticize and like share their opinions and basically be a cunt to someone, and they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know anything, man. They don't even know what Polaris is. This just shows like how fucking dumb people are, but how willing they are to like have an opinion on something they know nothing about. Now, what the fuck did she say? he must be right because look at all the retweets it's had. Just because everyone believes it or doesn't mean it's true. I bet half of these people that retweeted it are just like these buffoons. They don't know what they're talking about, yet they think it's cool or they think it's true, so they just repost it. These Santa ball fucking idiots. Yeah, look, let me just say one more thing about Polaris. Polaris is the northern star. It sits directly on top of the North Pole, 365 days of the year, yet our Earth travels over 93 million miles through space. And it still sits above us. Something isn't right, guys. We're being lied to. Take care of yourself. Join me in the fucking truth movement. We're in spiritual war right now. You gotta do what you can. Peace out. Namaste. Love you guys.